This is real, guys. You really could see Pepe go 26x from here. And if you were buying at the lows that we just recently saw for this coin, which was the hottest meme out of the bear market, you could have had more than 20x gains. In fact, 30x is a possibility if you do see Pepe achieve what Dogecoin has achieved in the past. And I really believe it's possible, guys. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I want to share with you guys why I think that this is not only realistic, but very possible in my mind. It's not financial advice, but let me knock out some evidence for you guys and look at some levels that I'm peeking at for Pepe right now. Things are looking up for the crypto market. Pretty darn good overall for this crypto space. Bitcoin's back above 100. Ethereum is ripping and roaring, signaling the potential for an altcoin season. And take a peek at this. Now, 26x, why does something like this become possible for Pepe? Because if you just search Pepe, okay, it is the #1 meme coin when it comes to everybody's trying to find the next blank. Before, everybody was trying to find the next Dogecoin. Everybody was trying to find the next Shiba Inu. Well, now everybody's trying to find the next Pepe. Well, I don't think to find the next Pepe, you have to look any further than Pepe. Because the reality is look at all these stories. Mind of Pepe. I don't like that coin. I don't like any of the Pepe copycat coins, but every Pepe article that you find, the next 100x meme coin, here's this article about Pepe, the next 100x meme coin, right? Price prediction, Pepe will hit the all-time high, but this meme coin will give bigger. Everybody does this. Nero, Turbo, and here's this Ethereum memes like the next Pepe, the next 3 coins to explode after Pepe and Dog with Hat, right? Dog with Hat's another big one as well. But Pepe, I think it's still king in the crypto space. When you do look at this thing, it's unbelievable. This frog coin is currently at 5.8 billion. It got listed on Coinbase and Robinhood recently. And the bull market is just kicking back off. If you have not been peeking at the chart, it's looking excellent. Again, if you had bought at some of these lows over here just less than a month ago, you're already 169% up. This is incredible. And if Pepe does achieve a $100 billion market cap, which sounds ridiculous, it's not, because Dogecoin has done that in the past. And we'll probably see a Pepe ETF. First, it's going to be a Dogecoin ETF. We're probably going to get some final decisions from the SEC on that before the end of the year. And this is going into the most bullish time for crypto ever, and this coin is still basically brand new. A lot of coins like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin have been around for a long time and are kind of old news. Now, I'm still bullish on those, and earlier in my live stream, I was actually talking with somebody in the audience who was making an argument that they don't think that Shiba Inu is going to get passed by Pepe. But when I do look at some of these articles, as you're just digging around on the internet and looking at some things, looking at the language being used by people, looking at where, articles are writing, again, everybody's trying to find the next Pepe. Well, again, if Pepe is going to achieve what Dogecoin's achieved previously, that's like a 30x. That's an insane amount of money to be able to make. A 30x on anything with $100, you could turn it into $3,000. That's an incredible return on your investment. And I think that a lot of people seem to forget that. What's been very interesting to me is all of a sudden the videos that we're doing about Pepe, all of a sudden there's 3,000, 4,000 views. And this is so funny to me because just 2 months ago when Pepe was down, when Bitcoin was at 70 or so, we would get a couple hundred views on a Pepe video, like maybe 1,000. Well, as I see the crypto markets recovering, all of a sudden the views on Pepe content are coming back. What does that say? It says that people like to buy crypto when the market is pumping, which is so frustrating to me because the real truth is you should buy low, sell high. Those of you guys that were buying low as we were doing that content, when we were getting minimal views on it because crypto wasn't exciting for some people, you probably made a lot of money if you were buying those lows, and you're on track for that potential 30x. Now, if you can trade this volatility, you can make a lot of money trading. We see so many more people trading right now on Blowfin. I have an affiliate link for you guys where this isn't a, partnership per se, but we have an affiliate link where you can sign up for Blowfin and you get up to a $5,000 deposit bonus. You could trade Pepe there, and I think it's a fun one to trade. I'm going to start showing some Pepe trades for you guys to show, whether it's a long or a short, I think longs are looking more attractive right now in general. I'm going to be showing you guys some of my strategies with this one. Looking at some of the prices for Pepe right now, is there a world where we could revisit back down to this 507 level? There's a world where we could see that. Even though we dropped to zero, we could come back down. But I don't think we're going to see it, guys. Not unless Bitcoin has a drastic slip back down to the downside. But there's really good news coming out for crypto right now. We see the tariff thing getting settled a little bit. A lot of optimism around that lately. You have the SEC coming out with the Dogecoin ETF at some point this year. I am going to come out and say I believe, and here's my prediction, in the year 2025, we're at least going to see some paperwork submitted for a Pepe spot ETF. We haven't seen it yet, to my knowledge, but I do think that it's going to come in the future. One of the things that you have to be excited about when it comes to Pepe is altcoin season, right? And any altcoin you're holding out there, you should be excited about altcoin season. When you look at this crypto market right now and you see what's been performing well over the last while, looking at the top coins, you'll see that Ethereum is up 42%. So if you're wondering, why has Pepe been pumping lately? Well, because inevitably Ethereum was going to have some kind of comeback. Again, I don't think that Ethereum is the place where you're going to make the most money when it comes to altcoins, but it is a staple to this crypto market. It is the queen next to the king that is Bitcoin. It is the number one altcoin in this space, which might at some point get flipped by XRP and some others potentially like Solana. But Ethereum's still hot. And when Ethereum pumps, it's really a signal to say that, hey, the king of altcoins, or should I say the queen in crypto, Ethereum, is starting to soar, which means what? Optimism for altcoins overall. And when Ethereum pumps, Pepe, the meme, is on which chain? The answer is Ethereum. Now, there are copycat Pepes, which, like I said, these articles, the next Pepe this, the next Pepe that, make me bullish on one coin specifically. That's Pepe. When it comes to memes, when everybody's trying to find the next something, that thing that they're trying to find the next version of, whether it's Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, or Pepe, is probably still quite bullish. And there are people still looking for the next Doge and the next Shiba, but right now the coin that's the most buzzword-like is Pepe. I'm very excited about it, and I do believe that that is why these kind of gains are possible for this coin. Again, if you guys want to do some trading of yourself, you can check it out here to the upside, looking at some levels for Pepe. Our next level of resistance hasn't changed. It's going to be at about 4016, and then probably right at these weekly candle closes back at 4026. And I think we're probably going to go higher than that because I do believe that the $1 to $2 Pepe is achievable, maybe even higher, especially if we see that ETF news come at some point in 2025. Let me know, do you think that we are going to see a Pepe ETF like I believe? Tell me in the comments down below. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel DCI Hodl. I'll see you in the next one, guys. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace.